So we've been talking about the yen for a couple of days. In fact, partly the yen is sort of a very interesting contrast for me personally because, on one hand, we've been looking at 1 month relative performance of yen strength, which is still sitting on top of the list here when you look back 1 month. And even earlier this week, looking at the relative performance of the yen going to February, just the 17th, Monday this week. Look at the yen again. So even though the yen got absolutely hammered, and we call that the Charlie Brown, Lucy and the football. That's exactly what happened to the yen today. Once I let go of that yen strength conversation against the US dollar, looking forward, we can continue with other yen strength conversations against Aussie and Kiwi. But as a day trader, let's shift our attention for a second to the now. How do we react to today's sell-off? Well, the best way to react to today's sell-off is, one, cut loose the yen calls. And if you're in a break-even stop situation on Aussie yen or New Zealand dollar yen, again, don't be in a position of just watching this yen move against you, move against you, move against you. If you've hit your 50% premium threshold on the options, which we did, cut them loose. You get to a break-even stop after taking profits on our Aussie yen, New Zealand dollar yen, cut it loose. And what that does is free up capital. It frees up mental and actual capital to get to work. And then once you get on over to Finviz, FINVIZ.com, and you look at the one-day relative performance and you look at that yen sitting there earlier this morning, number one weakness story, right? So we have our number one strength stories, 1 and 2, and our number 1 and 2 weakness stories. And this was significantly down, I think 0.63 earlier this morning, 7:30 Eastern. You're going to be looking at, if nothing else, opportunities to short the yen against stronger currencies and probably a strong stock market. So this might be strength for currencies, but down here, that's strength for stocks. And that, of course, is going to affect the way that we trade the NQ, the ES, the YM, the RTY. So any kind of short setup that might fire while this yen is sitting as not just a little weak, but the weakest currency and the biggest mover up or down on the day, you can't be short the equities markets. And this is a really easy way to set that bias, and we do it every morning. It's the what say you yen. Are you the number 1 or number 2? Are you the number 1 or either side? One is going to tell us risk aversion. One is going to tell us risk appetite. And risk appetite clearly is what we had today. So this is something we go back to consistently. And it's going to be a great way for you to set the tone of your currency trading day as well as your equities trading day.